a day. Oh man. Let's say a quick prayer for me. This pollen got me. Hey, you in the country. That's one thing about the country, this pollen. I have bad asthma, bad allergies, bad respiratory issues, so pollen is, for the next 6 weeks, my asthma will be messing up, you know. But hey, guess what? I'm alive. Today's message, y'all, we're gonna be diving into choices, right? Because cause and effect is very important, right? And I think a lot of times in life, we as people, we ignore cause and effect, right? So let's take a moment to ask God to give us some clarity, some understanding, give us the maturity to be able to catch the insight. Yes, come on, in the mighty name of Jesus, let's get up. Come on, let's get up. Come on, let's get up. Come on, let's get up. Let's get up. Let's get up. Let's address this in here. Come on, this is for the faithful. This is for the mature. This is for the parents. This is for the parents, all the parents across the world. This is the message for you here. Come on, I need y'all to like, add, subscribe, and follow. Come on, till y'all get a movement where love conquers all. This is for all the parents. I need all the parents to chime in. This is for all the people that desire to be parents to dive in. This is for people that claim to be parents. I need you to dive in. Come on, y'all. Come on. Dive in. Alright, yeah. Now let's jump in. Alright, so I was having a conversation with, my stepson Vaughn, right? It's a continuation conversation of a conversation that I had with my stepson Fred. Right? They're 18 and 19 years old now, right? Blessings to all the 18, 19-year-old adolescents that are claiming to be adults. Shout out to them, right? Shout out to the parents that's dealing with 18, 19-year-old young children that want to be men, right? Let's deal with this and let's deal with cause and effect, right? Because cause and effect is a very, 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 very ignored topic, right? So you ever wonder, right, the criminal justice system. The criminal justice system is a cause and effect system, right? You commit a crime, you violate another, the system confines you, cause and effect, right? You steal, you go to jail. You kill, you go to jail. You take people's livelihood, you go to jail, cause and effect, right? A lot of times we can see that part of the cause and effect, but parents, let's talk about the cause and effect of children, right? So a lot of times, right, me and my wife, we have these discussions a lot, right? I believe that people probably shouldn't have children till they're in their 30s. Let me say that again. This is just my personal opinion, but I believe that adults should have children. And a lot of people in their 20s are not adults. So when you have kids in your 20s, sometimes your child is growing up with you, right? So usually the first child tends to be the child that deals with a lot of the psychological issues, the lack of your adult, right, decisions, that type of thing. The middle child tends to be the one that feels like he's overlooked. He's probably the most trying of the children. Sometimes the last children, the youngest, sometimes they're just brats, right? They have no understanding of what the first one had to go through. That type of stuff, right? But we're not here pointing at siblings and how different siblings deal with different issues. We're here talking about cause and effect, right? Because cause and effect is a very important thing, right? Remember when you were young, right? We all desired, we had those butterflies in our stomach, right? We thought we were in love and we wanted to have intercourse, right? And for the people that don't know what intercourse is, this message is not for you, but we all desire to have intercourse. A lot of times when you're young, you desire to have intercourse, but you have no desire to reproduce. A lot of times, the parents are not where they need to be thinking beyond the initial wanting to be grown. Then what happens is they're put in grown situations where they're not ready to be grown, right? They're not mentally, socially, right? They're not mature enough to be responsible for these children that they're probably bringing into the world. So then these children grow up to be entitled, spoiled, disrespectful, rude, right? Oftentimes, they have a lack of maturity. Why? Because when they were young, the parent was still learning to be mature. That's why I believe, and this is just not speaking for anybody else other than me, my first couple, right? My first two, I was young. I didn't do what I needed to do for them the way I'm doing for Ryder and Raylan. Why? Because I'm at a different place in my life. With Raylan, I was in my 30s. With Ryder, I'm in my 40s. With Bree and Kim, I was in my 20s. cause and effect is about you looking at you. You see, this word isn't about nobody but you, right? Before you can look at somebody else and look at what they do, the cause should be to look at you. What is to deal with you? Before you look at what anybody else has to deal with, what is it to deal with you? How do the people around you deal with you? Right? Then we could go a little bit deeper. How do you deal with you? Right? What about the things that you do? Right? Because kids are a product of something you chose to do. Right? You see, but children got to make sure that they constantly are inputting what's wrong with them on their parents, because the parents is not the cause of their issues. The cause of their issues is probably their laziness. The cause of their issues is their lack of maturity. The cause of their issues is probably them, right? Because this message is about cause and effect. See, the parents are responsible for their actions. If the child actually thought about it, the parent is actually dealing with their responsibility. If your parent is still in your life, presently taking care of you at the age of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that is not a cause and effect issue of your parent. That is a cause and effect issue of you. Alright, we gotta hear that, y'all. We gotta be big enough, we gotta be mature enough, we gotta be grown enough to be honest with self. You see, your parent, right? Think about it. If you are living in your parents' house, your parents are paying all the bills, you don't actually do anything, right? The parent may have made a bad decision in having you, but guess what? The parent is present, taking care of you. You see, in every message that I do is always to tie it back to God, right? Now, before people get in their feelings, right? Because that's about maturity. Cause and effect is about maturity. If you're mature enough, then you understand. If I don't have money, it's because I'm not working. If I'm sick, it's because I'm not taking care of myself. If I'm stressed, it's probably because I'm not putting the right things up here. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. But let's take it a little bit deeper. If you're not where you are, needing where you want to be in life, cause and effect. What does your relationship with God look like? Cause and effect. Are you trusting in Him? Are you learning in Him? Are you believing in Him? Are you living like Him? Are you giving like Him? Are you like Him here? You see, cause and effect. See, the cause of anything, right, will determine its effect. If your cause is to be right, if your cause is to be heard, if your cause is to be excused, then you will actually reject anything that doesn't excuse, right, the cause that has affected your life. Your cause is you. Your issue is you. Your struggles are you. Their pain is you. Their issue is you. The behavior, it's you. Cause and effect. You see, the reason why too many of us are where we are in life is because we're not looking at the cause. We're excusing our cause. You see, your cause ultimately is what you live for. I need y'all to hear that. What are you doing on a daily basis? What is your cause? What are you working for? The reality is, most people's cause is to be everything what they require and nothing what they demand. See, cause and effect. But if you are working towards a cause, right? The cause is to be productive. Your cause is to be adult. Your cause is to be successful. Your cause is to be purposeful. Your cause is to be loved. Then you will work for that cause, and the cause will what? Bring a reaction, effect, right? You will be successful. Why? Because you are working to be successful. You will be healed. You will be whole. Why? Because you are working to be healed and whole here. See, but the problem is we are all consumed with the effect, right? Think about it. People in jail are upset because they're in jail. People with sicknesses are upset because they're sickness. People that are being evicted are upset because they have nowhere to go. But if they actually looked at the cause, they would start to change behavior, because the cause is ultimately what's leading to these issues in here. because the cause is what you're working for here. See, what is causing you to do what you do there? That is ultimately what is going to be the effects of your life here. See, if you're not living for God, then you have no cause. So you should not be expecting God to have an effect on your life. Because if you do not truly believe that God is here and able, then you don't really have a cause to work for that there. See, a cause and effect is important in this season. It's more important than ever before. If you don't have a cause, then you will not affect what you don't like about yourself here. See, many are at war with self, meaning they're at odds with self. Why? Because they're spending a lot of time blaming people for effects that they caused. You see, a relationship with God will cause you to trust Him here. A relationship with God will trust you to be accountable for your actions. A cause with God would cause you to what? Grow in your development. Yeah. In your truth and your love. Will this cause you to be real with you here? Ultimately, these things will change your behavior. You'll be less about you, less about you, less about you, and it will be more about you. What are you, and who are you, and what do you do to others? Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Why? Because so many of us, we're willing to affect others and play like we're not causing destruction. We'll play a victim as if we're not causing destruction. We'll play a victim as if we're not causing destruction. You see, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. You see, because cause and effect should cause you to affect you. If you won't affect you, then you have no cause. And if you have no cause, then you won't affect you. You see, God is the cause. If God is the cause, then God will affect you. If God is your cause, then God will help you. He will help you, help you, help you. He will help you grow. What's wrong, Bubba? What's wrong? What's wrong, Mama?
I'm trying to put it on her wrist and it won't stay.
You can't stand on your wrist, boo-boo. That's not strong. That's not, your wrist is not too strong. Cause and effect, baby. Okay? What you want? I'm about to go get you some, she probably don't want that video. Try the Mickey Mouse or something. You see, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Right? So if you, right, if God is causing you to grow in this season, if God is stretching you, if God is building a conscience, because if you lack a conscience, you lack the ability to be honest with self. Cause and effect. See, conscience is what allows you to change here. If you're not conscious of you, then you can cause you to be better in here. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. See, God is the cause. God is what will affect you in this season in here. If you're limited in God, then you will be limited in the effect of God here. If you are limited in truth, then you will be limited in the truth here. See, I need you to get up and be all you can be in love. It starts with love. It starts with love. See, love causes you to be honest with self here. Are you honestly being honest about what you're doing to others in here? Are you honestly being honest about what you are causing to affect others here? Are you honest about honesty? Because if you're not honesty about honesty, then you have no cause. And without a cause, there is nothing that's going to affect your life for the better. Because cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect is about action. And action is about change. And change is about growth. And growth is about love. And love is about cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect here. See, what are you causing? And what are you affecting? And if you're not honestly being honest about what you're causing and affecting, then you're just going to be a victim, pretending that others are causing these things that are affecting you here. See, cause and effect, 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 cause and effect. What is the cause that is affecting you here? Are you the cause that are affecting you here? Is it your behavior? Is it your attitude? Is your inability to grow? Is it your lack of truth? Is it a lack of love? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it here? What is the cause? What is the cause? What is the cause? What is the cause in the effect? See, your cause has to be what affects. your actions in here, are you causing yourself to be unhappy? Are you causing yourself to be excusable? Are you causing yourself to be miserable? Are you causing others pain? Because if it is, then you should be honest about what you're causing and how it's affecting. Because giving and taking is part of love here. And if you have nothing, then you shouldn't be causing pain, because then those that have will push you out so that they don't lose, right? Because of the cause that you are on their life. See, cause and effect is less about your parents and all about you. See, cause and effect is less about them and all about you. See, cause and effect is the thing that we are required in this season in here. Are you causing others to be better? Are you causing things to change here? Or are you causing drama, creating drama, causing effect? Come on in here. See, God is the cause. If you're not building a relationship with him here, he can't cause you to be better. Right? If you lack a prayer life with him, he can't cause you to change there. If you don't pray and you don't praise, then God can't cause you to see it different in here. Cause and effect, cause and effect. See, we should be building and growing and building and growing and building and growing in here. But what happens is we are complaining and taking and complaining and taking and complaining and taking in there. See, we're not causing, affecting. We're causing and playing that we're not affecting. And over here, see, it's the truth, and the truth it's telling us there. It's time for us up to change. Come on here. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect there. Cause and effect, cause and effect. See, so now that y'all see, if we waited later to have kids, right? See, I learned this personally here. When you become where you need to be, then those kids that you are creating, they are not lacking in the things that are going to cause them to be a benefit and not a burden. See, I need you to hear. See, when we have kids young, those kids tend to be burdens. Why? Because we didn't put into them what we needed to put into them so that they will be causing good things and not affecting all the good things in our lives here. Come on, cause and effect. Cause and effect. Come on, cause and effect. God is the cause, and it should affect you to change here. But if you don't have a relationship with God, then he cannot affect you. He can't affect your mind. He can't affect your spirit. He can't affect your behavior. He can't affect your life. He can't affect it because why? You have not allowed him to be your cause. See, so if you don't know God like you need to know him, today is the day where you can surrender here. Today is the day where you could tell God, God, I surrender. God, I surrender to your cause. It's your cause. It's your will. It's your will that's going to cause me to be better in here. See, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. God is the cause. Will you allow him to affect you in love here? Will you allow him to change you in love here? Will you allow him to trust the process of change here? See, change is coming. Change is here. Changing is a result of cause and effect. And if you have no cause, then you can't expect God to affect the misery that you are surrounded by here. The misery, the misery, the misery, the misery, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. God is the cause, so let God be the thing that is affecting you. Your mind has to be sold, locked, tied to God so he can affect all the evil in you here. Today, go ahead and declare, God, I surrender to your will. It is now your cause. It is your cause. It is your cause that is going to cause me to change here. Oh, yes, it's changing in love in the mighty name there. We declare, we declare, we declare. Change, change, change is coming. Why? Because the cause is God. It's his will. I say, God, it's your will. I say, God, it's your will. I say, God, it's your will. Have it over me here because it's your effects. It's your effects. I need to be healed. I need to be whole. I need to be free from what? The effects of others. Here. See, I need you to hear. See, before we start worrying about what kind of tree it is, let's make sure that we are mature trees before we are what? Dropping fruit. Because the things that we are dropping is either going to feed the world or it's going to kill the world. Cause and effect. 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 God is the cause and he is the effect. The question is, will you trust him? Will you trust God? Will you allow God to affect more than just those around you in here? Oh God, I surrender to you. It's all in your will here. God, I ask that you would cause things to change so that these things could affect more than just me, but everybody connected to me here. In the mighty name of Jesus. Cause and effect here.